source, Pochettino agrees to become United States coach. Mauricio Pochettino has agreed to become the new United States coach with the responsibility of leading the team into the 2026 World Cup, a source told ESPN on Thursday. Pochettino, 52, has been out of work since leaving Chelsea by mutual consent earlier this summer after just one season in charge at Stamford Bridge. A source told ESPN that the former Tottenham and Paris Saint-Germain coach agreed to succeed Gregg Berhalter as USMNT head coach following lengthy discussions with Matt Crocker, the USSF technical director. Crocker, who previously worked with Premier League teams Southampton and the English Football Association, had been charged with recruiting a world-class coach to ensure the USMNT goes into the 2026 World Cup. The U.S. are joint hosts with Canada and Mexico as a competitive nation, capable of running into the latter stages of the competition. Efforts to recruit Jurgen Klopp following his summer exit from Liverpool failed to get off the ground, but Pochettino agreeing to take on the role is a major coup for the USSF. A separate source told ESPN that Pochettino's situation with Chelsea remains unresolved. He is owed money by the Premier League club, and until a resolution is found he cannot sign a contract to take over the USMNT. Pochettino is expected to be installed in time to take charge of the USMNT game against Canada in Kansas City, Kansas, on September 7. Pochettino would be able to keep a European base and not move to the U.S. full-time, a source told ESPN, as he could watch bulk of the national team players in major European leagues. Sources told ESPN that Pochettino had been under consideration as a possible candidate to replace Gareth Southgate as England manager. The deal is still being finalized, but there is hope on both sides it could be completed on Thursday. Everton have also shown interest in Phillips, but he is now set to move to Portman Road to boost Kieran McKenna's squad ahead of their return to the Premier League. Phillips spent the second half of last season on loan at West Ham, but struggled for form and made only 8 league appearances. He returned to City this summer and filled in at centre-back during the pre-season tour of the United States. But he was overlooked for the Community Shield victory over Manchester United as manager Pep Guardiola picked 19-year-old England youth international Nico O'Reilly in midfield. Instead, Phillips was named on the bench at Wembley but didn't play a single minute. The former Leeds United midfielder, who moved to the Etihad Stadium in a £43 million, $55 million deal in 2022, was also left out of Gareth Southgate's England squad for this summer's European Championship. Phillips has been capped 31 times by England and played a key role in the run to the Euros final in 2021 but was dropped from the squad in March after a run or poor form for West Ham. Newcastle United have announced that midfielder Sandro Tonali could return to competitive football for his team's game against Tottenham on September 1 after the completion of a 10-month ban for breaching gambling rules in Italy. Tonali, 24, was handed the ban by the Italian Football Federation, FIGC, in October 2023, and has since been handed a 2-month suspended ban by the English Football Association, FA, for contravening betting rules following his move to the Premier League. Sandro Tonali will return to selection on Wednesday, August 28 following the conclusion of his 10-month ban from competitive football. Newcastle posted on X on Thursday. As part of a plea bargain deal with the FIGC that afforded the former AC Milan player a less severe punishment, Tonali has attended treatment sessions for problem gamblers and will give a series of talks about his experience over a further 8-month period. FIFA and FIGC regulations meant that the Italy international could have faced a 3-year suspension, but his cooperation with the authorities leading the investigation, the FIGC and the Italian prosecutor's office, led to a reduction in the length of his ban. Tonali's ban in England was suspended as a result of his cooperation and self-referral, as laid out in the findings of the Independent Regulatory Commission appointed by the FA to investigate the matter. Newcastle signed Tonali from AC Milan in July 2023 in a deal worth a reported €70 million, $74.7 million, with add-ons, but has not appeared for the team since shortly before his ban came into force. He played 11 games prior to the ban, scoring 1 goal.